everyone. Good morning. Thank y'all for being here. Come on, the light on. Thank y'all for being here. Good morning. Happy Tuesday to everyone. Let's go ahead and get into the show. Hey, my top flight mod is in the building. She's always here first. Thanks for being here, Rose. Thanks for being here. I see you, Mary Giles. Thanks for being here, ma'am, and everyone coming in. We're going to go ahead and get started, guys, because we don't have time to waste. All right. Let me get back to my screen here. Y'all give me a sec. Oh, there we go. All right. So good morning. I see you, JCD Creations. Good morning. Good morning. Erica Butler. Good morning. And everyone coming in. Let's go ahead and get started. Everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. Guys, please don't forget to tap the like button for me if you can. Good morning, Deborah Johnson. Good morning. And everybody coming in. SD Warren, I see you. All right, first topic. We're going to jump right in, guys, because we can't wait, okay? Got to stay on schedule. Let's go ahead and share it. Y'all know I don't do a 5 or 10 minute mark, honey. We jump on in. Good morning, Gail West. Good morning. All right, according to the Jasmine brand, y'all know politics is first. That's where we begin. Everything said in the video is alleged, and in my opinion, and is used for fair use and entertainment. Donald Trump says that white Americans were very badly treated by civil rights laws. Since when? I'm sorry the black people wouldn't stop picking fast enough so that y'all could pick some cotton too. I'm sorry that y'all, were so oppressed, honey, that y'all ancestors were so oppressed as well. I'm so sorry, girl. Fuck out of here. All right, so let's go ahead and read. Let me sip some tea, y'all. Wake up these cords. All right. Good morning, everybody. Okay, so in a recent interview with New York Times, Trump says that he believes that laws rooted in civil rights movement resulted in white people being very badly treated, reviving his long-standing argument that reverse discrimination now defines modern Americans. I'm really starting to believe that Trump is really starting to get some early dementia. Like, what the fuck? Now, when asked whether the Civil Rights Act and similar protections created discrimination against white men, Trump replied that a lot of people were very badly treated, said that he specifically pointed to college admissions, stating that white people were very badly treated, where they did extremely well, and they were not invited to go into a university to college. An apparent reference to affirmative action, said that he added, in some cases, I think that it was unfair. He goes on to say that although Trump acknowledged that the laws accomplished some very wrongful things, he said that he argued that they also hurt a lot of people, describing the impact as a reverse discrimination. Now, let's not forget about back in the day where black people couldn't even go to certain colleges, okay? Let's not forget about that. And when they did try to go, they were bullied and attacked, okay, and discriminated against, okay, and harassed. Let's not forget that word. Let's not forget the whites only fountains. Did we forget that, where black people had to go through the back door just to go into a fucking restaurant to eat? Let's not forget about having to sit on the back of the bus. Shout out to Rosa Parks. Let's not forget about Martin Luther King, who you didn't even want to have her statue in the White House, who marched for civil rights, who marched so that we can have togetherness. Let's not forget about that. So when we talk about oppression, no one knows oppression more than our people, black people, who went through that shit, who were beat because they didn't pick a certain weight of cotton every day, from sun up to sundown in the blazing fucking heat, while the white man sat inside filing his nails and peeping out the window to scope out the next black woman that he chose to lay with because he wasn't attracted to his wife. Yeah. Black women, we were R-worded back then by the master. If you really want to look at your history, black women were made to cook food for the white people back then. We had to breastfeed their children. And we also had to please the master. So we had a lot of titles that we wore back then. So if anyone knows about being mistreated or being discriminated against or any type of oppression, it's our people. So that's very offensive for Trump to even let that fly out of his mouth to where white people had oppression. I'm sure some white people were treated badly, but never as bad as our people. We went through some shit. Let's not talk about being chained and handcuffed to one another and brought to a country that we never asked to be in and thrown overboard in the middle of the fucking ocean. If that ain't oppressed, I don't know what it is. If that's not oppressed, I can keep going. I can keep going. Y'all better learn your history. Y'all better learn your history. Still going through it. Thank you, D-Nice. When we think about our black women being stripped down to nothing and standing in front of the white man in a line so that they can pick who they thought was the best slave to be sold. While our black women were degraded, standing in front of men, in front of rooms of people, naked to be picked through like we were dogs on the street. Not able to cover ourselves and seen as nobody. Let's not talk about our children being snatched away from us to be sold into slavery, never to be seen again or unalived. And there was nothing that we could do about it. Let's not talk about, when you talk about education, you felt the white man was treated badly and could not go into certain colleges. Let's go back to black people not even being able to read, how they were disciplined because they weren't able to read. They weren't allowed to read, how they had to sneak books and learn to read and pretend to not know how to read and to pretend to not be educated around the master in fear of being disciplined. Y'all better learn your history. That's degrading. That's degrading. So when we talk about oppression, you cannot even connect a white person's pain towards what our people, our ancestors, and what black people are still going through today through the police officers mistreating black people because of who we are. The system. I can keep going. I'm gonna get up off it though, because oh my God, that pissed me off when I saw that. I said, the nerve of this bitch. That's y'all president. I refer to him as a bitch because that's some bitch made bullshit. That's what I gotta call that. BMB, bitch made bullshit. Pissed me off this morning. All right, but let's continue. All right, so this is our last political topic this morning, but let's get into it. Minnesota Attorney General announces lawsuit against Trump administration over ICE enforcement surge. Let's get into this. Shout out to the Shade Room.
To announce a lawsuit we're filing against the United States Department of Homeland Security to end the unlawful, unprecedented surge of the federal law enforcement agents into Minnesota. Because this has to stop. It just has to stop. We allege that the obvious targeting of Minnesota for our diversity, for our democracy, and our differences of opinion with the federal government is a violation of the Constitution and of federal law. We allege that the surge, reckless impact on our schools, on our local law enforcement is a violation of the 10th Amendment and the sovereign laws and powers of the Constitution grants to states. We allege that DHS's use of excessive and lethal force, their warrantless, racist arrests, their targeting of our courts, our churches, houses of worship, and schools are a violation of the Administrative Procedures Act on arbitrary and capricious federal actions. And we ask that the courts will end the surge of thousands of DHS agents into Minnesota. Here to announce a.
So y'all hear that? They're not happy how ICE is moving out here in the direction of Trump and his administration. People are losing their lives. People's houses are being broken into that are Americans that should be here, that are being harassed. So something has to be done. ICE is out of control. I remember we didn't even hear from ICE. We didn't see ICE. Now they're more so visible in our streets and our communities, where they're being directed through Trump and his administration to harass and bully Americans and other people out of this country. So let's get into what it's saying here. A lawsuit filed on Monday seeks to halt what the plaintiffs described as an unprecedented increase in the number of Department of Homeland Security, which is DHS, agents in the state. Now, if you can recall, there was a community outrage following the passing of Renee Nicole Good, which is the white lady who was powwowed by ICE in her car when they made up a story to say she tried to run over an ICE agent when clearly she was going that way. ICE agents were over here, who was pow-powed, of course, like I said, by ICE agents. They argue that this extensive federal immigration operation constitutes a federal invasion of the Twin City. It said that the lawsuits request that a federal court declare the deployment of DHS agents under the Trump administration to be illegal, and it calls for additional measures to ensure that the safety of the cities. Okay. A complaint was filed the day after Homeland Security Secretary Christian Noem announced that hundreds more federal officers are being deployed to the state in response to the protests following the pow-powing of Renee Nicole Good. Those people in Minneapolis, Minnesota are going crazy. They're on the streets. They are speaking out. They are going nuts behind what ICE has done there, and they don't want them there. They've already told them, get the fuck out of here. We don't want y'all here because you guys are taking people's lives and you guys are becoming more dangerous rather than doing good in our community. So Noam stated that the federal operation in the state is aimed at identifying breaches of immigration law and addressing the actions of ICE protesters. So this is them saying we're fighting back. We're putting our foot down. We are not going to stand by and allow ICE agents to come in and ruin our communities and have our people living in fear. This is not World War III, but that is what Trump is trying to make it in our communities, making our community and people in our communities feel unsafe and afraid to walk the streets. Like third world countries, and it should not feel that way. You should not feel scared to get in your car and go to the store in fear that an ICE agent is going to jump out and harass you or bully you or slam you to the ground, or all the things that they have been said to do at the direction of Trump. And they're protected because they feel like, hey, we can do whatever the fuck we want to do. Trump is either going to pardon us or not have charges brought up on us. And that's a dangerous thing when a person feels that they can do whatever they want to do, knowing that they're not going to have any accountability. So that's what's going on with that. Let's move on. One of my favorite artists. I like this person, but I do feel this person does have some very serious anger issues, and he does need to be held accountable for that, in addition to him being a great artist. Now, that we can't take away from him, but we've heard several things about Chris Brown being in a lot of altercations and being in dangerous situations where he's put his hands on people, hit people over here with bottles, and had them jumped. He is a part of the gang, as we know. He's a part of the Crips, I think he is. Yeah, which a lot of those artists do. They get entangled with a lot of these guys in the gang for protection, for street protection and street cred. But let's get into this because he did get some great news. But again, I do feel like accountability needs to be taken. Y'all ready for this? Shout out to the Shade Room. So a judge dismisses Chris Brown's $500 million defamation lawsuit over investigation discovery documents. Okay. So a judge ruled that in the investigation discovery followed proper journalist standards on its 2024 documentary about domestic violence and sexual abuse allegations involving Chris Brown. Y'all know there was a documentary about him where they told all the things that Chris Brown was doing throughout his career, where he was being violent and held accountable, his court situations, the Rihanna situation where he put hands on her and beat her up. So according to Complex, it says on January 12th that the judge dismissed Brown's $500 million defamation lawsuit against Warner Brothers, Discovery, and Ample Entertainment, the production company behind Chris Brown, A History of Violence, which is the documentary. The singer filed a lawsuit about a year ago claiming the documentary was filled with lies. I get it. It's his image. I get that. But you have to, it's like, it's no different than Diddy. I mean, shit, Diddy was doing all the things he did. There was a documentary. There was another documentary on R. Kelly, which landed him behind bars. Okay. I guess Chris is starting to see the pattern of how stars are being brought down by documentaries. I mean, look at Diddy. Diddy's in jail, right? I guess he doesn't want to be in that same position to where he's exposed and then it kind of comes back to bite him in the ass and his career is ruined and he's found himself locked up somewhere. Brown's complaint focused on a woman featured in the documentary who claims that Brown R-worded her in 2020 on a yacht owned by Diddy. We just talked about Diddy, didn't we? Brown denied the allegations and argues the woman's story had inconsistencies. He also claimed that she left out important text messages when she reported the situation to Miami police. The judge dismissed the case under California's anti-SLAPP law, which is meant to protect free speech and stop people from using lawsuits and silence journalists. I'm sorry. Under the law, Brown needed to show the lawsuit had at least some merit, but the judge ruled it did not. So it said that in the court order, that Judge Colin Lease said that he personally watched the entire documentary and believed it represented both sides fairly. He also said the documentary included many of the same inconsistencies Brown pointed out, including the text messages. Okay, so Chris Brown wanted the documentary taken down. He did file a lawsuit, and the judge said, no, we're dismissing it because it seems fair. It does seem that, you know, some of the things that you were saying is fair, and some of the things that he viewed in the documentary were also legit, and did not deem to be something that they felt that they should have taken it down for. Okay, so he saw truths on both sides. We'll say it that way. Okay, so shout out to Chris Brown. Unfortunate for you, the documentary stays up. Okay, let's continue. Jamal Bryant had an unfortunate situation at his church where a young man came in and pretty much was loud in the church house, child. He was talking about Jamal Bryant need to repent, and he called him a wicked dog. All right. So a preacher crashes Jamal Bryant's church and calls him a wicked dog. Honey, let's get into this. I'm surprised he was able to stay in there that long and security not come and bum rush him sooner. But let's get into it, child. Shout out to the girls of fighting.
Lord Jesus Christ is going to destroy this church. He's going to destroy this church. And if you're in it when he does, he'll destroy you with it. It's time to repent of your wicked ways. Grace baiting, stirring hatred among the children of God, people that would come to Christ and won't because you make his name a laughing stock of, you blaspheme the name of Jesus Christ with your harlotry, with your whorishness, your wickedness, your filthiness. Your prayers don't even reach the ceiling. You pray to demons. It's time to get right with God. The God of the Bible is going to destroy you unless you repent. Your materialism, your racism, and all of your high-mindedness is going to end when Jesus returns. Jesus Christ is coming back in flaming fire. He's taking vengeance upon those who know not God and obey not the gospel. Oh, you need to repent. Your pedophile co-founder is in hell right now, and you're going to find your way into hell with them unless you...
Y'all hear that? He said your pedophile co-founder. So he's talking about Eddie Long. He called out Eddie Long in his rant. And he's also calling Jamal Bryant a wicked dog, telling him to turn from his ways, from his materialism. I listened to what this man was saying. He wasn't just ranting. Okay, he wasn't just ranting. Some of the things that he was saying is very much so needed to be said, but you know, sometimes, a lot of times, people look at the messenger versus listening to the message. A lot of stuff this man is saying is definitely factual. Let's get into it.
Repent, Jamal Bryant, you're a wicked, a vile bundle of sticks. You deserve the lake of fire you're going to get when you die. Kids, read the Bible and don't do what that guy says. It's time to get right with the God of the Bible. Jesus Christ saved my life. Jesus Christ set me free. And he sent me here to remind you that holiness is the fire. Holiness. This is the house of God. You repent of your sins. It's time to turn from your sin. I'll leave. I'm on my way out. Jesus Christ is coming back, and if he comes back,
a lot of people may see this man as being just this crazy individual who came into this man's church screaming and hollering and ranting and carrying on. But if you listen to what he's saying, if you listen to what he's saying, I think everybody's been watching this stuff, this whole show that Jamal Bryant's been doing, especially with this whole dress situation with his wife. Yes, you do, take her for your wife. Nobody's not saying that you're not supposed to take her for your wife, but I do not feel like the place that you chose to do it, which is the church. A lot of people, as I said the other day, come to church to hear a word. A lot of Jamal Bryant stuff that he's talking about, you don't even hear him like talk about scripture. You talk about him just talking about everyday life and just situations. A lot of people want to hear about the word. The way the world is going right now, you got to speak from the Bible, honey, the KJV, King James Version. You cannot just get up there just spewing out things and reading people down and saying that people are fat and all that. Like, where is the word in that? So I agree with a lot of what this man right here, this white man is walking through the church, has to say, but a lot of people see him probably as being this crazy, wild man that just wandered his way up in there and just start ranting and raving over Jamal Bryant and calling him a wicked dog. I mean, look at the pattern of behavior. That's what I'm saying with Jamal. And I'm not saying it because I don't like him. I mean, a lot of things that Jamal has done is very questionable. I told you guys, I actually know Jamal Bryant. I know a lot of his family. Like, I know Jamal. I know a lot of things about Jamal, a lot of stuff that I will not say on this platform because you guys be like, what? But at the end of the day, yeah, it's needed to be said. The people that follow him, he's leading a lot of people to hell because he's, of the things that he say and his doctrine and his teaching and the things that he do behind closed doors. It's not right to get people in your congregation pregnant and ask them to have ABs so that you can be this, pastor that can stand up behind a podium and continue to collect money every Sunday from people and to be seen as this, this biblical person when you're actually living a double life. You can't sleep with women and preach to a congregation. You can't impregnate your congregation and stand up there and judge others for what they do. So yeah, I agree with what this man is. So they didn't rough him up or anything. Long story short, they did just escort him out of the church. He wasn't arrested. They just escorted him out, peacefully, and he went about his way. But he definitely finished saying what he had to say. Now, did he need to just go in and get to ranting and raving on a good old Sunday morning? Well, a lot of people may say it was wrong. A lot of people may say that it was right. At the end of the day, he went in to say what he needed to say. I don't know. It was a little weird, but maybe a lot of people don't agree with his delivery, but hey, it is what it is. I don't know. Y'all can sound off on what y'all feel. Okay. Let's move along. We ain't gonna stay on it too long. Another pastor has come for Jamal, but Jamal is getting it a lot. A lot of pastors are coming for him. Y'all know Bishop Wooten. He's currently fighting with him right now. He's had to file a lawsuit against Bishop Wooten for his comments on the dress and what he had to say about Jamal. So Jamal asked him to apologize. He has refused to do so. So ask Blondie TV. This is where I saw this, where Gino Jennings is going in on Jamal Bryant and even says that they are, I think, related. And he has some things to say about him too. So are you going to sue Pastor Jennings, Gino Jennings, for what he had to say about you too, Jamal? You can't go around suing everybody because they have an opinion. Okay, so Gino Jennings has a word for Jamal Bryant. Let's get into that.
Yes, Jamal Bryant is my cousin, a false prophet. Don't believe in the baptism in the name of Jesus Christ at all. Hallelujah. He won't tell nobody he related to me. Oh, no. So I tell him. Yes, Jamal Bryant is my cousin, a false prophet. Don't believe in the baptism in the name of Jesus Christ at all. Hallelujah. He won't tell nobody he related to me. Oh, no. So I tell him. Yes, Jamal Bryant is my cousin, a false prophet.
What do y'all think about that? Y'all know Gino Jennings don't give a damn, okay? He is loud and he will get you together, honey, and he does not mind letting people know how he feels. And I like to listen to him too because he's very cutthroat. He's very straight to the point. He said, hey, he's related to Jamal, so obviously he knows him very well. And he said, hey, he's definitely a false prophet, even though that's my relative. I guess they're cousins or something. I don't know. But he had a lot to say about Jamal, so we'll see what Jamal has to say in response to that, or if he's going to respond, which I seriously doubt. What do y'all think? Let's continue. because he is currently trying to sue, or is said to be suing, Bishop Wooten, who read him down to say that Jamal's wife appeared to be dressed like a $2 whore. Y'all remember we played that here. Let's get into Babs from Making the Band, or The Band. Y'all remember the group that she was with at the direction of Diddy from the show Making the Band. Y'all remember Babs? I like Babs. I follow Babs. I'll be talking to Babs on Instagram, like cool chick. All right. But Babs seems to know Donnie McClurkin because her friend, she says, who passed away, dated Donnie McClurkin, who was a boy. So her friend, who was a guy, Babs is doing an interview with he's Oliver Twist. I like Oliver Twist too. He's crazy. But she tells Oliver in this interview that her friend, her male friend, dated gospel singer Donnie McClurkin. Let's get into that. Now, y'all know Donnie McClurkin is currently facing a lawsuit for sexual assault and battery by a young man. Says that Donnie McClurkin invited him to his church for this Pray the Gay Away convention. And he wound up harassing him and sexually assaulting him, etc., etc. I read the court documents here. We talked about it a few days. But let's get into what Babs had to say. I was just like, oh my God, Donnie, what do you guys say about this?
I do know a little bit of something about Auntie Donnie because it's somebody else's business, and I want to say God bless the dead to one of my good friends. But let me tell you something, honey. He was messing with Donnie, and I could say allegedly because he's not here no more to confirm it. But I hate to say allegedly because I know this for a fact because I was there. All right. And, you know, he was very young, you know, and when they started messing around.
Underage?
Yeah, underage. He wasn't, let me just say, he wasn't a baby. Allegedly, as the relationship went on, he became a legal age, allegedly, in the relationship. My friend, he was in the church, and a lot of times they was treating him funny in the church, because my friend was very flamboyant. And so they had this relationship allegedly going on. And then when my friend, he passed away. And at the funeral, the pastor went off because the pastor knew about Donnie allegedly, right? Wow. And so the pastor was upset that Donnie was not there. Allegedly. He was very upset.
Wow.
And, you know, he had to make it be known that Donnie allegedly should have been in the building. And, you know, show your face.
At the funeral, Babs?
At the funeral. In Queens, New York.
Y'all know Donnie McClurkin lives in New York. Child.
You tell them, and you could take it how you want to take it. It doesn't even matter to me because it's 2026, and I'm tired of not talking when everybody else is talking. I want to be in a conversation too. If I really want to get messy, you know what I'm saying? We could start the hotline, and I could have 5-6 people call in on the hotline to confirm my allegations.
Not 5-6 people to call in to confirm it, girl. Because Donnie just did a whole live the other day to say everything in this lawsuit is false and that we're going to see the truth here soon, child. So he's got a little court date coming up because old boy done filed this lawsuit against him. But I'm feeling like the more this thing go along, that Donnie going to be like L.A. Reid and probably pay his, instead of pray the gay away, he going to pay this lawsuit away. That's what it's giving. It's giving Donnie gonna go down there to the bank and sit down there and get that little check wrote, or go ahead and get the cash in that little briefcase and walk his ass to that courthouse and be like, I'm gonna go ahead and pay this shit probably the day before or the day of, kind of how L.A. Reid did. Okay, L.A. Reid went up in there the day of and said, bitch, let me go ahead and pay my way out of this shit, because I ain't about to sit in here and hear all my shit be talked about in this court case. No, Lord. So Donnie, and I sympathize with Donnie McClurkin for coming out and saying that he was violated as a child by an adult male who did some things to him that he shouldn't have done, and that kind of made him question his sexuality throughout his life. But at the end of the day, you cannot be creeping and sleeping, child, and bobbing and shit like that, and getting up in the pulpit and talking about God, because he's very biblical, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's great that he loves the Lord in the way that he do, but at the end of the day, you cannot be in here in the closet, girl. Ain't no more room in the closet. Okay, I feel like you should live in your truth. I feel like he should live in his truth. I feel like he thinks that he will be scrutinized by church people who he's grown up with his entire life, probably lose his church, probably be set down because he comes out to say that. But then when you're creeping around, understand that people that know people that know people that know people may see you with said person, and they're not going to be quiet about it. Just like Bab said, I can call 5 people right now to co-sign that Donnie was creeping with my friend, who was very flamboyant. Okay, if he's that way, apparently he has a type. He like pretty boys, kind of like I said how what's the guy name? Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry like pretty boys. If you look at all the men that have come forward on Tyler Perry, they all appear to look the same almost. He has a type. And Donnie McClurkin, again, I'm sorry for what you went through as a child, but you need to come out, sir, if that's who you are, if that's what you're doing, because people are starting to talk. And where there's smoke, there's motherfucking fire. And this looks like a whole campfire right here, like a bonfire, rather. It's going from a campfire to a bonfire. But let's continue.
And so, and the only reason why I'm saying this, because you should have showed up to the funeral. Okay? You should have showed up and showed love the way you were showing love, allegedly. Okay?
How long were they together?
They was together for maybe like 3 years, three years.
Okay.
My friend really liked him. But the fact that my friend was open, well, allegedly.
He was open, all right.
That my friend was open and Donnie wasn't really, he's going back and forth. He's hustling it. I guess he couldn't,
Did your friend ever say Donnie mistreated him like how this person is alleging in their lawsuit?
No. If you real nosy, go on my page after this and I'll post a picture of who I'm talking about.
Of course.
I don't think she's lying.
Be at the exclusive Oliver Twix in the mix with Twix. Classroom over here cannot confirm or deny anything because our black ass wasn't even born to.
What do y'all think? Y'all sound off. I like Babs. Babs is funny as hell. Babs is cool, but I do not think Babs is lying. If she's getting ready to post some pictures, like why would she put herself in a position to be sued? Because person will sue your ass for defamation. Defamation lawsuits are very costly. So if she got pictures and she know at least 5 people that can come forward and say, yeah, I saw Donnie McClurkin with old boy and they were doing some things and they appeared to be like in a little situationship or whatnot. Like, hey, it is what it is. But that's what she's saying, girl. Let's keep going. All right, so let's get into Jack A, honey, because the girls are fighting. Jack A seems to be having a little situation with, this is some old girl beef. All right, I like a little old girl beef. I was like, oh my God, when I found out that, what's my girl name? Was it Patti LaBelle? Yeah, Patti LaBelle and, what's my girl name? Aretha Franklin, honey. Y'all know back in the day, a few years ago or so before Aretha passed, she and Patti had a little beef going on, and Aretha had to perform at a function, and Patti was in the audience, and Aretha came down the aisle, honey, to go up on the stage, and Patti reached her hand out like she was trying to maybe touch her shoulder or shake her hand, and Aretha said, like, girl, don't touch me. Like, we ain't on that fake shit. Like, you know I don't fuck with you. That's how Aretha did her. I was like, oh, Aretha. Look at Aretha. Aretha, like, Patti did like this on her shirt. Like, and Aretha was like, in front of like a room full of people, y'all. I have to pull the video, but she was like put her and turn and look at her like, bitch, don't you touch me. I said, oh, what's going on with these girls? But now, honey, Jack A tells Nick Cannon that she wants him to cuss out. Y'all saw somebody, she showed the hell did. Y'all saw it. You know, I don't tell no lies over here. But so Jack A tells Nick Cannon that she wants him, honey, to cuss out Diana Ross. I said, what do? What Diana do, girl? Do you know where you're going to her? What's it do? Her soft singing ass. Let's get into it, girl.
Y'all win. What you want us to do? What you want us to put out?
I want you to cuss out Diana Ross.
Oh wait, what did Diana Ross do? Tell me what she did.
Across the board.
Okay, this is a big quick. Oprah's Legends Ball. I'm name dropping Anna.
Yes,
and I'm up there talking to your ex, who I love. She was giving her shit a light because she was the MC.
Yes, the one.
Talking. The tap on the shoulder. Move, just move. And move with that jacket dress.
You're lying. Is that what you said? Nobody say that.
Anna Ross said that. And cut forward. She wearing that dress the other Met
You
Gala.
lying?
Okay.
We got to get off the air. I gotta hear this. I don't
Tracy
believe
gonna
it.
be
I
waiting
don't
for
believe
y'all.
nothing you say.
Well,
Tracy
for
don't
the
play about
record,
him.
I hope I don't lose, 'cause I ain't cussing out Ms. Ross.
Yeah, no, I don't think we can cut.
I didn't. I moved. I scurried.
Y'all could have been slick with it.
I
He cussed her
scurried,
out in
baby.
Spanish or
I
something
got
she
the
didn't
hell out the
know.
way. But I
Y'all-
felt bad.
okay.
She made me feel bad.
But we gonna
I
pray
bet
for
you everybody
everybody
gets
involved.
shade. I've heard it. You've gotten shade from people.
Y'all win. What you want us to do? What you want us to put out?
I want you to cuss out Diana Ross for me. Shade from people.
I cuss out Diana Ross, the boss, sis.
From me.
Who you got shade from? Y'all be shading?
Y'all shaded each other?
No, this is years ago.
Years ago when she was 12.
And
When she
my
was 20.
waist was this small.
Yeah.
What happened?
That's all we got to know. It's a long story.
Did y'all have to
Y'all
come
was
together
dating
and
the
be like,
same nigga?
I said this, you said that, I said this, and now become friends?
No.
I think it was
Just
a
like
man
whatever.
in between.
No, I think years
No,
just went
no.
by.
And
I
then it
can't
was
be
like,
Kim and
whatever.
no, please. Come on. She
No,
ain't
wasn't
had
no
problems.
man. She had all the men, first of all.
No.
That's what I know.
Not
The
all of
thing
them.
I got
was,
some
back
good
in
ones
the
being
day,
Kim now.
she had all the
They
men.
say ain't you Kim Whitley? I said, yes, I am.
I do the same thing.
That's right.
They
We
chase me.
ain't
They're
got
like, Jackie. And I turn around, I got to see how they look.
Right.
And if they cute, I'll be like, hi.
No, don't tell her what
Yeah.
you do. She said, you like this. She go,
I go, right. I go,
that's a good joke. You can tell
like
her.
that
I give you
joke?
permission
Okay,
to
thank
tell
you.
her.
I imitate her in my stand
Yeah,
up.
we
There
be all
it is.
still just. Yeah.
Well, we already having fun. We ain't even played one
You know
card
about
yet.
people shade from people. From me.
Who you got shade from? Y'all be
Y'all
shading?
shade-
Think about that. What she said, she wanted Canada to cuss out Diana Ross because she had something slick to say about what she was wearing and all that. I said, let me find out. Jackie got it. She done got into it with Diana Ross. Child. That's some old girl beef, right? Oh, girl, the girls be fighting. But yes, child, it's a whole video out there, honey. If you go on YouTube or anywhere, just pull up, go Google Diana Ross shades or whatever. Aretha Franklin, honey. I mean, not Diana Ross, but Aretha Franklin shades Patti LaBelle, honey. It's out there. It's a whole video. I was like, look at this girl. Honey, they said Aretha Franklin was something else. She would straight cuss you out and give her pow if you pissed her off real good. They said Aretha Franklin did not play. Now, yes, she was a PK, honey, which is a preacher's kid. Yes, she was, but she would cuss you out and get you together. Okay? Yes, she would, honey. You know, she was Detroit's finest, honey. She ain't play. But let's get into Michael B. Jordan, because I like him. Michael B. Jordan said he still lives with his parents, honey, even though he is a whole millionaire. He done been in several movies. He's a star out here, but he just don't want to move out from his parents. Okay, let's get into that and see why. So Michael B. Jordan explains why he stayed living with his parents until he could finally afford to move out.
Before Black Panther, you bought your parents a house, but then you continued to live with your parents up until well after you could afford to move out on your own and have your own house.
This is true.
Why?
I mean, because I love my parents. You know, I love them. You know, and you know, as we get older, and again realizing that time is, you know, short and limited. Unfortunately, we can't live forever on this planet, and we have a finite amount of time, and I have a great relationship with my parents, and you know, and wanting to be around as much as I could, you know, that didn't bother me at all. I mean, it was pretty cool. Made for a lot of funny moments, a lot of great stories.
Like
y'all ain't got enough time. We ain't got enough time for the segment. No, but it's just fun. You know, being roommates again with your parents is just imagine.
Anybody have a desire to, as an adult, that you want to stay with your parents? Okay, I get why he's doing it. We get ready to read up here in a second so you guys can get a better understanding. But anyone in my chat, would you guys have a desire as an adult? You're dating, you're kind of moving on in your life and doing your thing. Would you have a desire to still live with your parents? I would not. How my parents staying with me? Like my mom upstairs, I'm downstairs, and I don't want her to be like, "What is that loud thumping noise?" Or who is that down there moaning and groaning? Like, what is that? Like, what y'all doing downstairs? I don't want that child. Like, Mom, you can't stay with me. Now you come and visit. I told y'all anytime my mom comes to Atlanta, she want to stay in a hotel. That's great. Okay, that's great. But if she chose to come, stay a couple days or whatever, when she come into town, she knows she's welcome to do so. But living with me or me living with her, hell no. I've been out of my mama's house since I was 18, and I ain't been back. I got my own place at 18 years old, and I've not moved back home. And I love it for me, right? I don't know. I feel like once you get into adulthood, you can kind of make your own rules. It just be kind of weird to still live with your parents. But let's get into why Michael B. Jordan explains why he chose to stay with his parents. All right. So shout out to Hip Hop Now TV. It said that Michael B. Jordan recently explained why he chose to continue living with his parents until he was financially stable enough to move out on his own. Now, instead of rushing independence, he focused on saving money, staying grounded, and avoiding unnecessary pressure while building his career. I like that. Said that Jordan shared that living at home allowed him to invest in himself, sharpen his craft, and move with intention rather than ego. Now, his story challenges the idea that success has to follow a rushed timeline and highlights the value of patience, discipline, and family support. Now, sometimes staying put isn't falling behind, it's positioning yourself for long-term success. Now, y'all know a lot of times parents will encourage their kids to stay with them as long as they can while they go to college if they choose to not stay on campus, and also get a job just to kind of teach them what getting into adulthood really means, like to work. I worked when I was in high school. I had a job when I was in high school. I worked and went to school to kind of teach me the value of $1 and how to be frugal with my money. So hell yeah, I was loving that. And it taught me some independence as well. But it's hey, that coming in when you start getting those curfews and shit like that. I mean, and when you get a taste of living on your own, you just do not want to move back home unless you just fall into some type of financial strength where you just absolutely have to move back home. But as we get older, we want to be adults and have our own shit and just be grown. It just feels good to have your own place. Once you lock the door, that's it. You put something in the refrigerator, that shit gonna be still there when you come home, and ain't nobody gonna touch it. But it's different when you stay with people, So I understand and I respect him saying, hey, I'm building my career. I don't want to have to stay in a home to where, he's already taking care of his parents anyway. So to live in his own place while he's trying to build his career, that I respect. So it's not like he could not afford to live on his own. Okay, it's not like he was being this bum ass child who just, want to stay in the basement with his parents and be pulling up with a Bentley in the driveway and putting his name on the orange juice. It wasn't like that. He was saving his money while building his craft and also taking care of his parents as well. So that part I get. But just staying with your parents just because hell.
It's all.
But what y'all think? Sound off, okay? I do like Michael B. Jordan. He's a great actor. He is a great actor. Let's get into shout out to Darlene Chestnut. Thank you so much for the $5 super sticker. All right, love you down, and thank you. All right, so let's get into reality TV moments. As you guys know, I ain't gonna tell y'all that yet because y'all gonna be like, oh hell, here we go. Hot damn hole, here we go again. All right, so reality TV, reality with the king. Let's get into it. Claudia Jordan sounds off on Love and Marriage Huntsville, Kimmy and Maurice. She says they are just not into each other anymore. I think the handwriting is on the wall. I think everyone sees that whenever you see Kimmy and Maurice. A lot of people say it's a storyline. Honestly, I feel like they're growing apart. I feel like Maurice is not happy because he wants to be who he is. And I don't think that marriage is something that works for him anymore because he wants to be this single free guy to do what the fuck he wants to do. So let's get into what Claudia had to say.
I don't like her and she does not respect him anymore. She said
really
1,000%. She is, I recognize that face because I've had it before. Blue, you probably have had it before too. When you're like, I'm not attracted to you, your personality anymore. So therefore the coochie don't get wet for you. And I don't want to have sex with you anymore because when I first got with you, you was busy, you was building. And she emasculated him. She said, you and your soft hands. She's saying, I don't think you're a man anymore. I think you're a punk. You're not that man that's doing, you're not accomplishing things anymore. You're not doing things. And she used to get turned. She's trying to be nice. She's trying to be nice, but you can still, but still, he's like saying the thing he thinks he's supposed to say. Like those kind of men, ooh, those are hard to be with because you say nice things in public. So people say, well, he's doing the work. He's saying the things. He's saying the right things. But you got to look past that. They're both checked out in different ways. Mm-hmm. They're both. And I felt with her this time, she was saying stuff to me where it's like relationship ending, soft hands. You're not building anymore. I used to sit around with you and go with you on your job. You ain't doing that anymore. She doesn't look at him as a sexy, masculine, strong productive man anymore. She don't like this new soft boy era he's in right now, which may give you more money. I don't really know, but they are both, to me, I was like, they need to just walk away. They both said things. Like he said, well, why'd you marry me? And then she was like, because you was building back then. To reduce your relationship to just that, you're over it. You don't care anymore. They both don't, they need to break up.
Reality with the king is.
I've been saying that. I said by the next season, if they get another one, Kim and Maurice gonna probably be separated, and they're gonna probably pretend to be still together because they don't want people to know that they're not together anymore. But I just don't think that Maurice wants to be married anymore. I think that he is enjoying whatever it is that he gets to do when he's outside. I feel like he's tired of having to answer to Kimmy. I think he's tired of seeing this sad look on her face whenever he comes home and she knows where he is and what he's doing. He's tired of explaining and lying to her. He's tired of all of that. He just wants to be him. I think he is enjoying this soft life now. He's like, thank you for paying for me to go to college to be this attorney. I've been able to suck you dry and get everything that I need from you. And now that I have that, I don't need you anymore. Like he wants to take whatever Kimmy's given him throughout his life while they were together and use that on the next chick that maybe he's built a relationship with. You can tell in his eyes, he doesn't look at Kimmy the way he used to look at her. And sometimes people should just date versus get married. And again, I feel like Kimmy and Maurice only got married because of the show. I don't feel like if they want to Love and Marriage Huntsville that they would have gotten married. I just don't. I've said it before. I feel like they got married for a storyline because OWN was going to pay for their wedding, or Kingdom Reigns who have paid for it. I don't think they did. But I do feel that they got married for the show, and I don't think that they're happy at this moment. I think that Kimmy is stressed the fuck out. I don't think that she looks at Maurice the same way she used to look at him. I think that she's just going through the motions. She wake up every morning and she look at him like, here we go again with this bullshit. I'm not completely happy. Maurice kind of drove a wedge between she and Jalen, and that was something I don't feel Kimmy liked, because for her entire life, it was just her and Jalen. I feel that Jalen felt away when Maurice came into the picture because he didn't want Jalen around, because he wanted to be the only man in Kimmy's life, not realizing that's her son. You can't push away her son. That's her son, regardless to if he's an adult. That's who she used as her, her protector for all of those years. She raised him. So for you to not want her son to be around, that was a red flag there. But Kimmy chose Maurice over her son. And that kind of put a wedge between you and his son. And now, and if and when Maurice is gone, you're going to need your son to step in and be that support system for you again, Kimmy. That's something you never do. Don't ever choose a man over your son. Don't ever choose a man over your son. Don't ever do that shit. I feel like Kimmy lost her way because she wanted to have a man so bad. She's very male identified. And I'm going to tell y'all something. When Melody was on the show, something that I noticed, Melody kept telling Kimmy and Tisha, you guys need to really see these guys for who they are. If you want to know who your man is, you remember Melody told Tisha, go down to the bar and see what they're really doing. Like, they're living double life. She was trying to tell you that indirectly. And Kimmy, I know you got that, but then you tried to clap back at Melody by saying, you're just bougie. Oh, you're this. You started trying to find fault in her versus listening to what she was trying to tell you. Because you're so fucking male identified. Even when you said, I don't think that there's anything wrong with Martell. He's a great dude. Martell has the same characteristics as Maurice. Marceau, they all do the same shit, allegedly. The only difference is they haven't been caught up with an outside child that we know of. I think they said Martell does. All right. I did a whole live on it. But at the end of the day, Kimmy she don't see the wrong in nobody else because she don't want to see it. Because again, like I said, she's very male identified. And I think she's starting to see the things that she fought against and that she was fighting Melody on when she was trying to tell her in the beginning, like, girl, do you not see this in your man? Now she's seeing it. It's all over her. Kimmy looks older. Kimmy looks stressed out. Kimmy looks fed up. And everyone else is seeing it but her. I don't know why it's taking her so long for it to register with her that the situation that she's found herself in is not a good one, baby. Stress is the last thing you need when you're coming off of a cancer battle. It just is. Maurice is not making it easy for you. And when a man sit in your face and tell you, well, it looks like we're probably going to be divorced, he was like, what are you saying to me? He just told you. He's not happy. And never ever beg a man to be somewhere he don't want to be, because he's only going to further disrespect you, and the shit gonna hurt even deeper. I feel like she don't want to cut the cord because she doesn't want the embarrassment of being alone. Like, she looks at Melody. I don't think that she really believes that she can move on. I feel like that's what's going on with Tisha as well. I think that Tisha decides that she wants to stay with Marceau because the sound of and the thought of being married for 18 to 20 years sounds better than being divorced, even though you're miserable. I think that they love being miserable. Just the fact that they can say, hey, I have a husband. Tisha loves to say, me and Martha been married for 18 years. Okay, but you've been fucking miserable for 17 and a half, if that. I'm just saying. Like, so it's like a catch-22. What you want to do, girl? You want to stay there and continue to look stupid and everybody else keep telling you, girl, get out of there. But hey, you can't tell a dog what to do, child. They're going to do what they do. Do what you do, child. Stay there and be miserable. Mods, thank you. I see you guys saying we need a jam session. We kind of don't have time for a jam session because I'm trying to push the show along because I got to wrap it up. We're almost done. I have how many topics? I'm going to can that one and come back to that. All right. So we're going to have one more topic after this topic coming up. Okay. Let's stop sharing and reshare because I want you guys to be able to see. All right, so while we're talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville, let's get into this because I was like, ain't no effing way. All right, ain't no effing way. Okay, so it says, according to Reality Rundown, it said Love and Marriage Huntsville earns an NAACP Image Award nomination for Outstanding Reality Program. When? Oh, who voted? That's what I want to know. Who voted? I hear they were up against shows like Ready to Love and other great shows that's on OWN. I don't see it. I do not see it. The storylines are not connecting. The ratings are so fucking low and have been low. So how are you guys up for a nomination for NAACP Image Award? The image of this show has gone downhill. I'm just saying, this show's supposed to be about Black business, successful business people. Martell, you ain't got no fucking business. Kim and Maurice, I don't know what you guys are talking about besides your damn libido. And Maurice talking about not getting enough sex. Destiny, I don't know your purpose of the show besides sleep with every fucking man on the show. Tisha and Marceau, you guys are still talking about the same shit from season 1. Tisha still ain't got no office in season 1. Get the fuck out of here. Nell and Chris, you don't have a license. I think you got them back by now, but y'all talking about the same bullshit as well. Who else, child? Ken and Trish, get the fuck out of here. Like, we ain't even got to say nothing about y'all. Y'all have no purpose on the show. I don't understand why you're here. Okay. At the end of the day, y'all shit is regurgitated as well. Martell, you just a plug. You just a plug. I don't know why you're there. This show is about what is it? A successful married couples. Martell, you ain't even married no more. Destiny, you're not married no more. The two of you guys need to be out of there because y'all are just there to stir up conflict and bullshit, and we don't need it. Wanda should not be on the fucking show. And I'm saying it right here, and I don't give a damn. I don't give a hot, boiling, hibachi damn who get mad about it. I don't agree with this shit. And whoever voted for it, Carlos, you might have had a hand in this bullshit. You might have cut a nice little check. I'm gonna say allegedly because we love to be cute. At the end of the day, I don't feel that y'all deserve no damn, not even a nomination, let alone an award. Not even a nomination. Why are you nominated for a show that has the lowest ratings in OWN history? Because y'all ain't bringing shit to the table. I don't see Black excellence on my screen right here. I do not see it. Get mad, fight me, whatever you want to do. Name the time and location. I still stand on it. I still stand on it. What I have to say is the same. When I wake up in the morning, I will feel the same. There is no Black excellence on my screen, and I mean that. I'm just saying. Martell, it took you 147 days and 147 motherfucking nights for you to get your builder's license, and you still ain't doing shit with it. Chris, you just lost your license on some fraud shit. All right. Now you still crying about some shit that's 3-4 seasons ago. Yeah, we keep going. Tisha and Marceau, it's taking y'all 137 years to build a fucking house. It should only have taken you 8 months. Y'all steady taking out loan after loan after loan and running around here telling people y'all are millionaires. You are a millionaire by loans. You are in debt, my love. You're in debt. Debt is not a flex. You got to take out a loan to put a window in. You got to go take out another loan to pay the car note. You got to take out another loan to put the floor in and some damn plug covers on the plug. That is not millionaire status. So mix me with that bullish. Kim and Maurice, y'all house was up for foreclosure. Among other things, y'all can't even get a hot dog hut together. according to the show. But that's black excellence? Fuck out of here. I hope they hear this video. I really do. Because y'all know I speak nothing but facts over here. And we give this many fucks about feelings. Because I'm so sick and tired of Carlos and On and Kingdom Reign Entertainment pushing this motherfucking show. Look at Carlos. Thank you. Hearts. Get your ass somewhere and sit the fuck down. I'm so tired of this whole, it's like a cover being pulled over the audience's eyes of what black excellence really supposed to look like. I'm so sick of this bullshit. It's a facade. It's a facade. This show should have been over seasons ago. Seasons ago. Bringing somebody mama on the show to fight somebody else because they don't like them and they said something they didn't like. That's not black excellence. That's bullshit. You're subjecting your audience. On is a battered women's network. Why are we bringing more bullshit onto this network? Why? Get it. I don't get it. Black excellence. I want to see bitches going to the bank with briefcases and red bottom stilettos on. Stiletto pumps. Okay, that's what I want. Fuck out of here. I want to see for sale signs being taken down because you selling houses. Was that too many syllables? That's what I want to see. I want to see people driving up in Rolls Royces that they not leasing for the show. Let me put this picture up. Because suddenly I'm feeling petty. Suddenly. Y'all know how I get. Y'all know how I get. Give me 1 second. Let me go there. Let me go there this morning. Because they done pissed me off. When I saw this shit, I said, I know you motherfucking lying. No, you motherfucking lying. Let me pull this up. I'm gonna load this damn picture right quick. Y'all motherfuckers stay playing in this area right here. That's my face, and I'm sick of it. I'm about to lay y'all asses out this morning. Give me 1 second. My shit come up. So let me upload. Hallelujah. And it came right up. Y'all ready for this? I'm about to go off on them motherfucking asses this morning. Lord, do not hold me back. Do not hold me back this morning. Get your hands off me. Do not hold me back. Because I'm sick of these hoes. I'm sick of them. Ready to take my damn belt off this morning. Look at this shit. This is millionaire status. Y'all motherfuckers use this as a storyline to renovate y'all house. How inside look better than the outside? Y'all got trees growing on y'all shit with no fucking windows on the front. Tisha and Marceau. But y'all talking about y'all millionaires out this bitch. Where the chairs at on the front porch? Y'all got a whole side street with a gas station over here where my mouth is moving with traffic galore. I can hear that shit when y'all record. Motorcycles and shit driving by with a camera crew trying to record y'all. You got 3 steps going up, talking about you upstairs. Bitch, you was already up there. Sick of y'all. So I'm about to go upstairs right quick. How the fuck you going upstairs with 3 stairs? I'm tired of y'all. Got a whole sliding door from this side to this side on the house ain't but this damn big. The fuck? These millionaires. These millionaires. It's like an abandoned building. But you sitting on TV. We're millionaire. We're the millionaire. We're the millionaire over here. What the fuck is a millionaire? A bunch of crazonaires on my screen. Who lives here? Who is living like this? Oh, blood covers in the house. I saw y'all, and I told you I don't miss nothing. When I'm watching something, I see everything. When I tell you I have a bird's eye view when I watch something. If you ever around me, I told you, your shit better be on because I'm gonna see it. If you got to run in your stockings, I'm gonna be the bitch to see it. If your heel is ate up, I'm gonna be the bitch to see it. I don't know. The Lord blessed me with X-ray vision for some odd reason, and I'm glad He did. I'm glad He did. But this shit right here, this is not black excellence. Carlos playing in folk face. Like, don't take me to the hood and tell me Diana Ross stay right there. Like, stop fucking playing with me. The fuck? Stop playing with me. Yeah, Diana Ross live right there. Beside the gas station. Beside the gas. girl. See what shit right? We done made that now. If I hear that shit one more time, I'm gonna take my laptop and I'm gonna throw that bitch like a frisbee. If I hear we done made that now one more time on this show, I'm throwing my laptop like a frisbee. I promise you, I'll buy another one. Shit got a warranty. I'm sick of y'all. You don't even have y'all leasing these expensive ass cars. I hope they hear this shit. I hope you do. And I hope you say something. I'm gonna clap back so heavy on y'all asses. I'm sick of y'all. Every one of y'all. And I'm gonna chop you down one by one. I'm tired of y'all asses, okay? Yo, 37 bun wearing mama. I'm sick of y'all hoes this morning. And I hope the sub-secretaries take that shit back. I'm sick of y'all. Y'all got my blood pressure up this morning, and I ain't even want that bitch to be up. All right, my blood pressure is 200 over 199 over y'all asses. But look at this trees and shit growing up here. Look at this. Great grass. Grass look good, but shit need to be cut too. Millionaires have lawn people to come and keep their shit up. All right? Millionaires have windows in their home. Like this look like one of them houses that the prisoners have to report to when they get out of jail before they get back into the general population. That's this shit look like. This look like one of them type of houses, okay? Yeah, this look like a crack house used to be. And somebody just came and painted that bitch, put some fresh paint. Well, it ain't even really fresh paint. Like, how the fuck you a millionaire with one bush in the front of your house? You don't even have a garage to put your leased cars for the show in. So rain, sleet, snow, hail, whatever the fuck comes through Huntsville, yeah, a halfway house. This is like a halfway house. But we supposed to look at this shit and be like, oh yeah, this show, yeah. Nomination for NAC, whatever the shit is. They don't piss me off this morning. NACC, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Y'all get what I'm saying. Oh my God. Get this shit off my screen. Damn, abandoned building. Like a crackhead about to walk from behind the fence. Let's move along. This shit don't piss me off. While we talking about it, all right, Carlos King. Oh my God, right? Carlos King had Wanda on his show, child. We're going to play just a little bit and we're going to get out of here because I got to go. These people don't piss me off. All right, let's make it big because we love big, right? All right, so shout out to Reality with the King. Bullshit. So Wanda Child is on here explaining to the people where Claudia Jordan them are asking, why is it that you coming on this show always having to fight your daughter's battle? Is she not capable of doing that on her own? Let's go ahead and get into what she had to say. Then we're going to go. We ain't going to look at all this shit because I don't really give a fuck like that. But let's get into it and let's go.
So, hello, we see you now.
Thank you.
Buddy.
I hear you, Claudia. Come on with it, Claudia.
I'm saying, like, you really, it's easy to like sit here and be like, she shouldn't do this and she shouldn't do that. But then in real, there's that, and then there's real life. Some mamas is like, hey, you got smoke with my daughter, you got smoke with me. And you know, I wish my mom had hands. There'd be a lot.
My mom has a machete. My mother has a machete. So Miss Wanda, you're not as bad as my mom. So I
Oh, well, that's good to hear.
Coming to you live straight from the funeral home where my mouse is moving. Coming to you live straight from the funeral home. Okay, let's continue.
Yes, somebody else out there can get the fight too. So your mama is not as bad as me? Oh Lordy. Okay, I accept that.
No, you're kinder than her. She has weapons. You just have, you have words.
I do too. I got weapons too.
Oh, I stand corrected.
I gotta have
Hold up.
Hey. Can you be a travel advisor without quitting your 9 to 5? Actually, yes. Workora, the modern travel agency.
Hey. You guys.
We can now, Wanda.
Okay, we can see you now. Yeah, Wanda.
You look real good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
It's nice to meet you, Miss Wanda.
Everything going fine. I just got back in. What y'all was talking about? Y'all was talking about me?
We were. We were, Miss Wanda. We couldn't wait to get with you tonight because you are a hot topic and you have been since the minute that you graced those screens on Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Thank you, Destin.
You have, Miss Wanda. You know what you're called, darling? You're called polarizing. That's what people like you on TV are called, okay? Because you can't look away. You can't look away, Miss Wanda. So it's nice to have you here with us tonight.
Well, thank you, and I'm pleased to be here with you guys tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And have you met? We have Blue Toulousma. Have you met Blue?
What is this rooster around your shoulders? That's what I wanted to ask. Because you always overdressed for every occasion. What the hell? Why you got on shades on your head for a fucking podcast? And what is this damn rooster? I don't know, a shaved bird or whatever this shit is around your shoulders. It damn sure ain't no chinchilla. But let's continue, girl.
No, hi,
Blue.
Blue.
Hello, Miss Wanda. It's so lovely to meet you. You're glowing today. You're glowing.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I had to look cute for Carlos.
Yeah.
True. He agrees. True.
And you have succeeded that. By the way, Miss Wanda, I have been using your seed.
Oh, so I don't hear that part.
Before we get to Miss Wanda, we also have to give another congratulatory message to Claudia Jordan and Erica Cobb, whose podcast Accidentally Informed has also been nominated.
We don't care. Let's keep going.
Lightning and raining and all that y'all got.
Now, mind you, he done invited her to come on the show. I don't know if she didn't pay her internet. I don't know. Her screen kept going black. She couldn't stay on the screen to save her damn life. Okay. Long story short, I'm gonna save y'all from going over there having to watch because she won't dare. The majority of her interview, she won't dare because her internet was fucked up. All right. She got 1 gigabyte over there.
Did the light go off, Miss Wanda?
They laughing like,
did my light go off? Is it dark?
Yes, it's pitch black.
Some of the camera was turned up, but your audio is still on though.
We saw Miss Wanda and Miss Nell.
He had to keep dropping her down because something's going on with her damn internet. All right, so let's bring her back. Let's see. Let me go up a little bit. There's something I want y'all to hear. Then we're gonna get off. I ain't gonna play the whole
thing. You got smoke with my daughter, you got smoke with me. And I wish my mom had hands. There'd be a lot.
My mom has a machete. My mother has a machete. So Miss Wanda, you're not as bad as my mom. So I
Oh, well, that's good to hear.
Yes,
somebody else out there can get the fight too. So your mama is not as bad as me. Oh Lordy. Okay, I accept that.
You're kinder than her. She has weapons. You just have, you have words.
I do too. I got weapons too.
Oh, I stand corrected.
I gotta have something to bag this mouth up. I think they should shoot all this out of my mouth now without having nothing to bag it up.
Well, you gathered me. I have no other commentary.
How's the feedback been to you? Like, what have you been seeing people saying about you?
Oh, girl. Well, I hear people saying that she's too old to be acting like this. I'm like, what age got to do with you taking up for your kids? Your kids gonna always be your kids, regardless. I don't care how old they get. They better not disrespect me. That's all I'm gonna say. They can get old as dudes. I don't care. So yeah, I done heard a lot of stuff. She messy. That can be a little true. But taking up for my daughter, like I said, back in the days, even when my mom left here, she was taking up for her kids. She had to fight for her kids. We had aunties used to always doubt us. We weren't gonna do this because we lived it in the projects.
We lived it, girl.
So yeah, so I had to fight for my baby all my life, and that's all 3 of them.
Do you
Even
think
the girls right now, the ladies always say, my boys is mama's boys. They mama boys. So I mean, it ain't just Tisha.
Do you think she can't fight her own battles, or like, why do you feel like you have to do you feel like she needs you to do it, or does she want you to do it, or does she say, Mom, don't do it?
No, I think Tisha can fight her own battle. I really truly do. I know she can. Tisha is a quiet one. She always has been a quiet person. She let people say so much to when it get down to when she got there, it take a long time before she just react. Somebody had to be able to do a lot to her. So even with me and Marceau say something not the way slick, and Tisha don't catch it right then and there, but I do, because I'm the catch up one. So I catch it right then and there, and I threw it right back at him.
You said she can or can't fight her own battles?
She can. Of course she can. I would never say that she cannot fight her own battles. Of course she can. I just like to jump in it.
So it's fun for you. It's fun.
Yes.
You're kind of with the shits.
See, Carlos think that shit funny. I'm gonna be honest with you, it looks very crazy. It looks very crazy. Your daughter is in her mid-40s, a married woman with children, and she can't even open her mouth. Like she said, she don't catch it right quick. So are you alluding to your daughter not being as sharp as she needs to be? I'm gonna tell y'all why Tisha don't speak up, and she don't speak a lot. And she said this on the TV. So I hope nobody don't think that I'm trying to like pick at her or be. I mean, I just got to keep it 1,000 because I don't forget shit. I don't even need no notes for this shit. But Tisha said on the show Love and Marriage Huntsville, she did not speak a lot, and she does not speak a lot because she is embarrassed of her speech and of how people perceive her when she speaks. Like she mispronounces words, and she don't like how people cackle and look at her funny when she does talk. So, which is weird to me because now she's trying to be doing speaking engagements. Like, girl, no. But yeah, she don't speak out and she don't speak up because of how people perceive her when she does speak, because her speech is not how it needs to be. She can't what's the word I'm looking for? She can't represent herself in a way that needs to be represented because her speech is not where it needs to be. And I kind of blame Wanda, because Wanda, while you was running around boosting and carrying on, you could have had your daughter in speech therapy. You're supposed to catch that. Why you say you the catch-up woman, you're supposed to catch that and put her in a position to where she's able to vocalize and verbalize what she needs to, so that she don't get picked at. And so she's not seen as this person who can't represent herself vocally the way she needs to. That's what a mother's job is. You worry about other shit. I feel like this is why she does fight as much as she does for Tisha now, because I feel like she didn't do it when Tisha was growing up. Like she did show her like love by, like Tisha said, she bought her things. She would give her monetary things, like she'd go buy a shirt or buy a purse, and, you know, little things. But the majority of the time, according to Tisha, she spent time with Wanda's mother while Wanda was out doing whatever she wanted to do, making kids, boosting, whatever. But she did not get that mother's love like she wanted from her mother. She said she knew Wanda loved her, but she just did not hear Wanda. Wanda never told her that she loved her, according to Tisha. So Wanda, if you get mad at your daughter, because she said it on national television, that you did not tell her that you loved her. So she sought that in other places, which is probably why she chose Marceau, because he was probably able to put that game on her and tell her little shit that he really didn't mean, and she saw that as being love. That's probably why she chose him. Okay. But at the end of the day, I think accountability needs to be taken here. Carlos, it needs to start with you, because why do you have Wanda, who's a 60-something-year-old woman, on the show acting in the way that she does on a platform that you promised your viewers would be Black excellence? It's not Black excellence to have somebody's mama coming on the show and screaming at somebody and talking about somebody's deceased mother and being disrespectful and always fighting. In every situation, wanting to jump in, she's fighting with somebody on the show. And I get it that you got to have a villain. I get it that you got to have a little drama in order to push the show. But this shit is too much. If you look at some of the comments that people have had to say about Wanda coming back on this show, like, I'm gonna give y'all a perfect example, and y'all can go over there and watch it, and I'm gonna send y'all over there because I like this person. Okay, Color Me, what is it? Color Me Pink. Color Me Pink. I love her. Okay, I love her. Y'all go and watch her video that she did most recently, where she reviewed Love and Marriage Huntsville. She read the fuck out of Wanda. She read Wanda and Tisha. She read them down and gave her interpretation of what people see and how people are tired season after season of coming on this fucking show and seeing Wanda jumping up, fighting people and caring. Did somebody see it? Thank you, Tiffany. Color Me Pink. I love her. Keisha, I love you, girl. I love her. She is so I love her. She too went through cancer battle. So shout out to her. Prayers up her. I hope everything goes well for her. I love her. I've been watching her for years. I love her. She ate Wanda up. She ate Wanda. When I tell you she read. I said, bitch, you reading today. Yes, God. And everything she said was spot on. But Carlos likes this bullshit. He always go for the underdog, and he always praise that shit. It's not cute. Let's continue.
The shit you just want to get a little piece of the mess when she can handle, but you like, nah, let me do it. Let me
do this. Let me do your dirty work.
Wanda.
So this is my thing, Miss Wanda. This is my thing, right? Because there's no secret that I'll cuss somebody out over every one of my co-hosts on this panel, right? I defend my people just like that, okay? So I get it. My thing is, though, Miss Wanda, after you've done it so many times, that it has become all we've kind of seen from you on the show, right? To the point where a lot of the audience now feels like you the damn problem. They feel like when you come in the scene, they know you're finna talk shit, start some, stir a pot, whatever. But I understand that to be you stepping behind your daughter, and I'm gonna step behind my people the same way. The question I want to ask you though, because that's all we've seen, are there other ways that you want to show your love for your daughter on camera other than just being involved in confrontations behind defending her? Are there other things about your personality that you want to bring to the camera so that we can get to know more of you and more of how you love on your daughter other than you just being in a verbal confrontation with the women on the cast?
Yeah. He's like, what else you got? You coming on this show, this is what you're doing season after season. The people are saying that they're tired of this. They're tired of you jumping in Tisha's situations. Like, what is it that you're bringing? What else do you have to show on this show versus fighting for Tisha? That's what the people are asking.
Yeah, I mean, me and my daughter go places together. We do things together. I even had her working on a food truck. So, and you know, we do a lot of things together. We truly do. We go places. Me and Tisha's just like two peas in a pot. Okay. A lot of people say, well, she tells you everything. No, she don't tells me everything. If she tells me everything, I'd probably be in jail by
tell T-E-L-L.
now. So she don't tells me everything. So yes, me and I'm really a lovely person. I love to cook. I love to enjoy grandkids, my kids. I am a family person, really. I'm truly am. I don't like a whole lot of mess, but when it get down to it, I have to just jump.
Did she say that? Why did you say you don't like a whole lot of mess? Because I could have sworn somebody sent me a video the other day where you said 2026 is coming in and you getting ready to cuss out any content creator or anybody that have anything to say about you, your daughter, or anything negative about the show. You said you going in this year out with a bang, honey. You bringing a new year in with a bang to cuss out anybody that have anything negative to say about Love and Marriage Huntsville, as if we don't have an opinion for a show that you chose to come back on that you know is ratchet as fuck and is going in the wrong direction. Like it's our job as bloggers to review the show and give our honest opinion. So you are going to be back on the same bullshit from 2025. You have made a declaration that coming into 2026, you're cussing out anyone that has anything negative to say about your daughter and how she's viewed on the show, Marceau, or anybody on this damn show, or anything related to you, even though you on here acting a whole motherfucking fool this season thus far. You said that, but you don't like drama, according to what you just said.
But other than that, I mean, I'm a fun person. I like to be around a lot of fun people, you know. But if you push me to the left, hey, I'm sorry, I got to come at you.
We know that by now, though. You know what I'm saying? We know that and we respect it. We know Ms. Wanda gonna get in that paint. But I like moments like when you were doing the red carpet at the 80s party at the gym. You got a chance to show your personality. You were cracking jokes and so much fun on that carpet. And you did your messy thing too. But ultimately, it was a view towards you having a great personality and being entertaining. And I just want you to always remember that that lane is there for you. You don't always have to be the pit bull to everything. You can also just show your personality, Miss Wanda, because I enjoyed watching you do that.
And I enjoy doing stuff like that. I really, truly do. Everybody looked at me because they think that every time I'm on the show, I'm fussing with somebody about Letitia.
You are.
Somebody saying something about Letitia.
Thank you, Dustin. See, this is why Dustin sometimes kind of rub me the wrong way because he kind of veer off the beaten path of when it comes to the truth. But Dustin, I gotta say that he's really starting to not worry about Carlos King and the way he look at him or allow Carlos to kind of get in his ear. Dustin has his own interpretation of how he feels, and he is very much so honest. And I love the way he come in and give those truths in between when she's talking to you are. When she's like, I don't like drama, you know, I don't. You are. People are saying that I'm this and I'm that. He said you are, and it's the truth. See how Carlos is just sitting here all quiet because he loves this shit. He brought her back with the idea of stirring up bullshit to get his ratings up. Carlos doesn't give a fuck as long as the ratings are up. Just like he didn't give a hot damn when Mel was on the show and Martell was giving her hell, fussing her out, cussing her out, running up in her face, and all the things that he was doing. He didn't give a hot damn while Mel sat there and cried. He loved that shit. You know why? Because them ratings were going that way. And the only reason that Wanda is back is because Mel is gone, because it was already said that as long as Melody was on the show, Wanda could not be there because she put her hands on her at the Madani event where they were fighting, right? So that's the only reason she's brought back on the show. And I feel like Tisha and probably more so too, had a lot to do with that behind the scenes of going and begging Carlos to bring her back on the show, because y'all know Wanda acted a motherfucking fool when they pulled her from the show. Every day she was going live. Mail this, mail that. She was mad as fuck about Mel having that kind of pull to keep her from being back on the show. She hated it. She went on about the meters this, the meters that. She was mad as fuck that she was pulled from this show. So now that Melody decided to step away from the show, and now Wanda has this open door to come back because Melody is gone, and that's the only way she was able to come back. She's right back on the same shit, and Carlos is eating it up. Why? Because he knows his ratings have gone to the trash can. So he brought her back as a plug. Like they say, it's an industry plug. Wanda's brought back as a plug to help with ratings. And it's still not working. If y'all go and look at the ratings, they still suck. They still have not scraped 300,000 viewers. So how the fuck are you guys getting a NAACP nomination for this fucking show? That's some bullshit. But let's continue. We about done, y'all, because I gotta go.
That's not always so. I mean, it seems like it is, but it's not where I really want to go. You know, that's not what I really want to do. I really want to talk.
Damn.
See, the internet said not today.
Everything blanked out. Everybody blanked out, right?
No, baby.
Did y'all hear me now?
You girl,
We can hear you, but we
I
can't
don't
hear
think
you.
they can hear me. Can y'all hear me? I can't hear you guys.
Go ahead and mute.
That Besma White.
we're gonna bring
I think she's gonna be gone for the rest of the show. Yeah, she gone. See, she's supposed to be in like their special guest. Oh, she back. Hold on. She back. I ain't watched the whole video.
Why I get triggered when someone gives me
That's really what I
unsolicited.
want y'all to hear. But y'all can go watch it at your leisure, all right? Because the rest of the shit she talking about, nobody really gives a fuck. But let's stop sharing. What do y'all think? Sound off on the topics that we discussed. Okay, said using that Obama phone. Not using the Obama phone to go live, Lord. Y'all are a lot in here, okay? But y'all tell me what y'all think, okay? Because I had to go off a little bit this morning. That shit irritated me just a little bit. Because y'all tell, oh, let me pour some out for the homies. Because I know they feel y'all. Somebody dead from my feelings this morning. Pour some out for the homies. Yep. I had to pour some out for the homies that was deceased from that read that I gave y'all answers earlier. But speaking of read, please go over there and watch Color Me Pink's recent video for her review of Love and Marriage Huntsville, where she read Wanda and Tisha down. I was shocked. When I sat there and listened to, because somebody sent it to me, they said, Cameron, did you see this? Girl, listen. And matter of fact, I'm gonna give y'all, because I did a screenshot so I could see the timestamp, baby, from where she did this read down. And y'all ain't gotta listen to the whole video. I'm about to help y'all out. So y'all can go straight to the shit. I said, baby, I know you damn lying. Baby, when I tell you she read down, let me get it for y'all. I said, oh, hold up. Because I took a screenshot. Y'all, from where she read down. Girl, let me find this shit. Because I want y'all to watch this, honey. I said, Keisha, girl, hold on. So y'all know right where to go. Because I took a screenshot at that point where she went in. Keisha went in. She went in, baby. That's why I said it ain't just me to feel that way, honey. It's a whole lot of people that had something to say about this damn show and the direction it's going. Give me a second because I'm going to find it. I know I took a screenshot so y'all can see exactly where to go in the video. And I got to go too, y'all. I got a 12 o'clock meeting that I got to hop on. Hold on. No. I got to go back further. Shit. Hold on. Y'all bear with me, okay? I'm still here. I'm trying to get this. Where is it, Lord? Where is it? Lord, I ain't go back far enough. She read the shit out of Wanda and Tisha. I said, oh my God. Where is it? I got so much shit in my phone, y'all. Oh my God. I really want y'all to go watch it because it's refreshing, because a lot of people say, Cameron, you go in so hard on Wanda and them. But I'm just being honest about my feelings about this damn show. I mean, somebody got to be transparent, right? We can't just give everybody a great review just because. We got to be transparent about the shit. And I feel like that's what I was doing. And shout out to Show Style and Spirit too. Show Style and Spirit is another one that I love to watch, who's also transparent about her review and her feelings about Love and Marriage Huntsville as related to Tisha, Wanda, and anybody else. So shout out to her for being transparent as well. Where in the hell? Now watch me find the shit when I get off. Well, I can't find it right now. And I got so much shit in my phone. Oh my God. I want you guys to go right to it. But I know what I do with it, Lord. What I do with it. No, that's not it. Oh, here you go. Oh, I knew I was gonna find it. All right, so let me matter of fact, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so I'm gonna send this so y'all can see exactly where to fucking go. Baby, when I tell you again, color me pink, baby, I'm shouting you out on my channel. I love her commentary anyway, because she's so cutthroat. I love her. But I'm about to put this up so y'all can see exactly where to go for her video. If you want to watch the whole video, you can. I'm just trying to give you guys a quick little, you know, so y'all go straight to it. Start right to it, honey. Because baby, when I tell you. All right, so let me put it up on my screen right quick. Baby, when I tell you she read that, I said, oh, girl. Baby, she came up in there. She came in there slicing. You hear me? I said, shit. So as you guys can see, what is it? 23. If y'all can't see it on my screen, let me put it in the chat. So when you go to her video, you're going to go to 23-4 30 52. All right. So that's where you want to go. That's where you want to go in the video. Okay. Hold up. Right there. All right. So that's the timestamp. So when you go there, baby, that's when she letting off. And when I tell you she went off about the things that's going on this show, she even called out Carlos. So y'all go over there and look at Keisha. Go over there and look at Color Me Pink, baby. Because she read down. Look at the comments. Y'all seen the comments? That's telling you right there, baby. She is reading down. She even went off on Kimmy. Baby, listen, go look at her review. Okay. I ain't want to play it over here. I want her to get her shine. I'm gonna send y'all over there. Let her get her views because baby, she earned it. Y'all go over there and look at her. Okay. I co-sign her. I like her. Please go watch her. Okay. Then Wanda T Squad in the bushes. I don't give a fuck. This is my channel. I'm gonna say what I want. 2026. I'm saying what I want to say. I'm not biting my tongue. I'm gonna be my authentic self. I'm gonna give y'all the real true Hollywood story of how I feel. And if people get mad, they want to go live, click their button, whatever. Try to get your money. I'm gonna get mine too. Okay, that's how it's gonna go. 2026, I'm on my bullshit. Okay, I might need it on the shirt. 2026, I'm gonna be on my bullshit. All right, I gotta be transparent about how I feel about certain topics. I'm tired of biting my tongue when it comes to certain things where people get offended. This is listen. If you're that offended, you should not be on TV. Because you're going to get scrutinized. You're going to have people that are not going to agree with everything you say and do and how you portray yourself on television. Like, right? This is my show. I am not going to bite my tongue on how I feel. All right. But if you guys want to go over there and hear Color Me Pink, honey, and her interpretation, her review, please go over there. That's the timestamp on my screen. Yes, honey, please. All right. And you see the laughing emojis? That means she read down. All right. So shout out to her. Shout out to Color Me Pink. Shout out to Show Style and Spirits. Shout out to her too. Shout out to all the content creators out here who do your big one of being transparent when you review these shows and you don't give a hot boiling fucking damn about how people feel and what they have to say. Like it to me, I feel like it's so immature of someone to look at a piece of a video and because a person have an interpretation of what they see and what everyone says to then feel the need to go back and do this little clapback shit when you're on a show that you know have low ratings and are not giving what needs to be given and it's not giving what they said, black excellence. Okay. And shit excellence about making a fucking potato. I'm sorry. Be mad, crump dance, all that shit. I don't give a fuck. There's nothing excellent about making a potato. I said it. Whoever want to take it back, I don't give a damn. All right? I don't give a damn. Because y'all know I'm a reader too, okay? We're a reader too. So, yeah. But let's get out of here. Because I love y'all. All right? I do. So, my top flight mods, Tiffany Thomas, Rose Armstead, True TV Podcast. I love y'all. Thank y'all for doing an awesome job, okay? To my content creators that come over and support my channel, that's right. 2026, yes, honey. If I'm doing a review, I'm gonna be honest about my opinion and what I see and how I feel. I'm not biting my tongue no more. So when y'all come over here and you sit on my thumbnail, it's up and stuff for real. So Astute Queen B, thank you, love. Black women in the building. Simple My Family TV. Jonetta Speaks, thank you so much. JCD Creation, Shay P, Shay Renee, Queen Speaks TV, Deary Talk, if you're in the bushes, thanks for being here, love. Schoolboy, if you're in the bushes, thanks as well. Y'all know I love y'all. All right, yeah, we got to be one thou wow. I'm so sick of people in their fucking feelings. I'm sick of that. I don't babysit feelings. I'm not babysitting feelings in 2026. If you're mad, I don't give a hot ball and down. Get going, because a bitch gonna read down this season. All right. Let's get out of here. Y'all know I love y'all down. All right. Let's give y'all some good music to get on up out of here. Have a wonderful day. Happy Tuesday to you all. Please keep your notifications on so that you guys will know when I go live. All right. And also, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment on all the topics that we discussed in this video. Okay. I have to go because I have a meeting to get into here in a few minutes. So let me prepare. Love you guys down. See you guys later for Midday Pop-In. Until the next video. Bye.